welcome in this Christmas tour, which is the second video of my Christmas series. I should have another one to close this one, which is going to be just a vlog. I wanted in this one to show you my decor. You've seen most of it when you saw my Christmas tree video, but I didn't explain everything. I show you just the little things I have here and there outside, which is pretty close to what I've done last year. I really want to improve my outdoors decor, because here in my city not a lot of people do some things outside, well, in France in general, for many reasons, by the way, but I wanted to do more and more every year, especially for outdoors, and do some nice decors that everybody could enjoy. So I'm going to improve that next year. I'm still going to show you what I have done this year. My decor is mainly my handmade paper decor, which I do mainly thanks to my workshops. I also have few things I've done on my own or things I've recycled. I have my big paper bows, by the way. I had some questions about those. You have a video on my channel, on my Christmas playlist, and there is a video about these bows. They don't come from a workshop, those. They come from, I show you on a video on YouTube how I did them. But otherwise, yes, it's mainly all my 4 past Christmas workshops. It's mainly things I recycled and few antiques. And I'm going to try to have more and more antiques also to complete my collection. So in January I plan to get rid of all my past plastic things I bought in the past, and they don't fit well now with my decors, which is mainly made in paper. So I'm going to show you and to explain a bit how I did my decor. So here on my sofa I just changed few pillows. I'm going to try to make my own, of course. I will have a sewing machine for my birthday, so I will be able to do that pretty easily, and I just change a bit what I had. It's all things I had. I only bought the deep red there, which is quite nice. I love this color. And this, I also bought this because Clochette is pretty, well, she likes the sofa very much for her clothes, so I changed it, and I should have added it from the beginning. It's slightly more pink than the original color of the sofa, but I think it works nice. Here I just have my castle from the Nutcracker workshop. It's not lighted here, so I think it's nice. Sometimes not lighted, it can be lighted too. Depends the effect I want. On the camera it doesn't always look good. It looks too yellow from what it looks in person. And here I just have some biscuits de Reims and some biscuits à la cuillère, which are just biscuits you use mainly to cook patisserie cakes, some charlotte for example. They can be used also for tea or something like that. They don't have a very strong taste or anything like that, but they're just pretty, I thought. They're not necessarily Christmas biscuits either, by the way. Here I don't have anything special. I just found these little stars this little paper star offered to me by a friend, and I thought that looks so pretty and delicate. I don't have anything really special on these shelves, just my candles and my Christmas scents. Yes, just not really a lot of things about Christmas. And the table came from my studio. I put it back here. She came from the brocanteur. I thought it looked much better in the living room, so I put it back here. So you already saw most of my Christmas tree on the Christmas tree video, so I didn't add anything else. I have, yes, some decors from different workshops. It's mainly that. And those I told you it came from, I showed that in a YouTube video. It's not super light today. It's only midday and it's still dark already, but I had no other way to film, so hope you're going to see. This house was a house made by my great-grandfather. I'm not sure I showed it on a video previously, maybe. It was just something made by my great-grandfather. He did that for his daughter, my grandmother, and he did another one for my mother. And we only have this one now, which remain, and it's the colors were painted by me and my sister when we were 8, and I thought it was a pretty nice job. And I'm going maybe to repaint it, to refresh it, or to leave it like that. I'm not sure. I'm going to change it. And here I have my birthday advent calendar. So it's my sister who did that for me, just a present to open every day till my birthday or some papier, some chocolates and things like that. I didn't tell you a few things about the horse. Of course, you may have seen it from past videos. I found it last spring at my brocanteur for really nothing, and I wanted one for last Christmas season because he's related to a story, a door from an English writer from the mid-20th century. And she wrote a series of stories around a witch cat called Gobolino. He had one of their adventures. He's on a horse. It's for Christmas, and he has his old mistress, a witch, which is following him and trying to catch him. So there is a big story, and I adore this story. I listen to it every Christmas season. So now I have my cat and I have my horse. I'm super happy. And he had a problem with his wheels, just like in the story. And the brocanteur, he gave me the wheels. I will have to put him back at some point, but I have the 4 wheels which need to be readjusted. And for my fireplace, you mainly saw everything. I added a few things. So of course I added the last decor, which was the horse ornament, part of the new Christmas workshop. There was the letters already, my gingerbread man. I added some paper stars and I was super happy. It's just simple and basic, so absolutely basic. It's not in the workshop at all. It's just something I did and I thought it looks nice. I wanted to have something on the fireplace. I didn't want to have my stockings. We don't have stockings in France, it's not a tradition. And I had made some paper ones last year. I didn't want to have them this year here, so I did my stars and I quite like it because they move a bit. They're just scotch tape on my fireplace and that's all. And they move a bit. Now, I also had some question about my cat, if she was very excited about all these paper decors. For now, she wasn't. I added the stars not a long time ago and I realized the stars were way more exciting for her than anything else. I just think they look nice. It's super simple and it looks really nice, especially on the black background. So this year I also did a little something on my big hand trophy. I'm going to create for him some specific decors. I really love that, but for now I added the same principle, my paper stars, super basic paper stars, and I cut them out of old fairy tale books which had no value at all. They were not really pretty, but as a decor they are nice. And which is really cool is that the stars are moving, of course, with the heat, with the candles, all that. It creates some heat so that they move, and it's fun. It's just super simple, and I added a few ribbons, so nothing which took a very long time to do, and it's still really nice. And on this little corner I just have an old Christmas German book I had for a long time, and I just have some Christmas flowers which I hope are going to bloom soon, but I love the smell of them. They smell so good. So that's all I have here, and I have my Christmas lights on the windows. Yeah, so I thought with my ivy it looks nice, just a bit of red fabric and ivy, it looks perfect with a bit of lights. And on my table, which I keep now in my living room because I really love it. I like to have a table to have more dining space. While I only have my nutcracker here from the workshop, and that's all. It's all only things I own, and I have the rest of the year in a different way. I put here my red velvet, which I had from my past home on the walls, and I still have a lot of those. I have a lot of this fabric. I'm going to make it clean once I have my sewing machine at the end of the year of my birthday for next year, because I want to have just a nice tablecloth. And Clochette loved it, so she likes to be on it all the time, put her hair on it. So yes, and I'm going to have a few Christmas tea time between Christmas and New Year's Eve, so it's going to be nice and festive. I don't celebrate Christmas here, but I will be there around New Year's Eve, around between Christmas and New Year, so it's going to be nice to have some nice tea time and nice meals in the living room with the Christmas tree and all the decors. I also wanted to tell you, so here in France people don't spend a crazy amount of time, money and energy on the decors as it can be the case in other countries. You have your Christmas tree, you have one or two things, maybe something at your door, possibly, but really not too much. And in city, they don't do any big efforts for their windows, balconies, any of that. In countryside, a bit more, but it's never crazy, it's never that. There are many reasons for that. The Christmas tree arrived pretty late in the history, later than in Germany or England, I think. So it was never really the tradition to do all these things. You went to church to do the midnight celebration and all that. You had your nice meal 1 or 2 presents maybe, and that was all really. And one of the reasons also is people here spend a crazy amount of money, I would say money and energy for their meal, for their Christmas meal, Christmas Eve meal, and New Year's just the same. It's a big moment of the year for people who work in the food industry. I would say the more expensive food, champagne, wine, foie gras, oysters, snails. You have to eat your snails for Christmas, or that. So it's something really special. In Lyon, I used to live near the indoor markets called Les Halles, which is a place where you can find all the best food from France. You can find really all the best, pretty expensive, I would say. You don't eat that necessarily every day, but it's always nice to go for Christmas or New Year's Eve or on special occasions, because people are just excited and it's nice, and it's just nice to see this very warm and very happy atmosphere where everybody buy their food for their family and to make their meals. So it might be the reason why we don't spend here so much time, energy and effort on our decors and more on our food. It's not really a tradition. I don't know any of my friends who would buy cooked meal, for example, or any of that for this time. They would all spend quite a good amount of time and energy to prepare their meals and all that. So it's a big thing. So in my entryway, I didn't do much. I just added some old pine cones, things I had, and few things I bought in the past. I still keep them. I will keep 1 or 2 things, but otherwise I think I will get rid of some other past decors I don't use anymore. And here I just have a bear made by my friend Caroline from the Netherlands. And these are just lighted sugarcane candy canes. They came from the Paper Light workshop, and now I think they're just pretty nice on their own here. Clochette, don't do that. You're not going to make fall everything. Yes, and on the back I just have my Charlotte Bronte, and I put some nice red ribbon. I'm going to have actually on my entryway a wall of all my favorite artists and writers. So I'm going to collect some. I already have few, and I need to put them together and to organize on the wall and on the corridor which leads to the living room. I think it's going to look pretty. And in my bedroom I just have this, which I already own. I bought it a long time ago. I really don't buy these sort of things anymore. Some red ribbon and things I used. I think I used it on the Halloween decor already, and this I have it too. I think it's quite nice to create some seasonal things with things we have, so I just put it there. That's really all I have in my bedroom. I will need to improve a bit my Christmas decor next year. And in my fireplace in the studio I just added the paper stockings I was talking about, and I had them last year on my living room fireplace. I didn't do much in my studio. I just didn't have the time this year. We will see next year. I will try to improve. Thank you very much for watching this Christmas tour. I hope it inspired you maybe for this Christmas or next Christmas. I'm quite happy about how the collection is getting bigger and bigger every year. Next year I should have my kitchen done, so it's going to be another place to play with. I plan to do it this spring, summer, so I hope it's going to be finished for next Christmas season and Halloween too, because I want to play with decors. I will share that with you next year. And today I just wanted to tell you, Thursday 19, the launching offer of the All Fairy Tale Christmas workshop is ending. He's going to close its doors completely Sunday 22. So Sunday 22, the doors close. You can't enroll anymore till next year and next Christmas season. And all the past Christmas workshop also close their door this Friday 20, which means that you still have access to it once the doors are closed, but you can't enroll, of course, after that. You can join the workshop after that. And for the new Christmas workshop, we will also have few Skypes. And if you enroll in the past, also in January, because some ladies asked me that, and we are going to also have few Skypes for the ladies and persons who would like to join and ask their question. Because I know some people do the decors all along the year, so it might be helpful for you after the festivity and the madness of Christmas and this festive season. You will have some time to focus on your decors maybe, and to have them all ready for next year. I should have some other video before Christmas, at least one, and I will have my video at my friend's house I filmed earlier this fall. I didn't edit it yet because it's a big one, but you should see it between Christmas and New Year's Eve, because I filmed it already, but I just had too many things to do before, and I wanted maybe to take the time to do it properly. So you will see it after Christmas. And it's going to be a good one. It's just the sort of sequel of my wardrobe video I did in September. If you are busy with your own schedule, pre-Christmas schedule, I wish you a beautiful Merry Christmas. You can subscribe if you don't want to miss the next videos coming, and you can give a thumbs up if you like this too. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.